Okay, so today's lesson is 10-1, and we're going to be working with Desmos and using the data here. And I'm going to kind of switch back and forth between Desmos.com and the worksheet. So we're going to hit the start graphing on Desmos.com. And then we're going to hit the plus sign in the upper left corner, and we're going to go to table. And we're going to put in the X1 column of the table all the data. So 45, 50, 61, 63, 65. I'm just hitting enter in between each one so that you can just advance through. So right now I'm just entering the data, and you should see the numbers going in. And these are test scores of a calculus class. Okay, so we recorded all the test scores. I'm going to scroll up and just double check them. 45, 50, 61, 63, 65, 65, 74, 3 76s, a 79, an 81, 84, 85, 87, 89, 90, 93, 93 again, 94, 97, 99, 100, 100. Okay, so you put your data in, and then you're going to go, hit box 2. And hit the keyboard in the corner. Okay, and then you're going to go to functions, and you're going to go to stats, and we want to calculate the mean, so we're going to go to mean. So all the words are here. So calculate the mean. So click on box 2, go to stats, and then it says input X1. So you're going to type X1, okay, and then hit enter. And then you record the mean as 81.1 is fine, so you can average it out. So 81.1, you're going to record that on your paper as the mean. Or sorry, not 81.1, 80.1. Sorry about that. So 80.1 is the mean of this data set. So then we're going to do the same thing, but we want the median. So we're going to go back to functions. We're going to click in box 3. We're going to go back to functions. We're going to go to median. We're going to type X1 again. The reason why we're putting X1 is that that's this table. See how it's labeled X1? So that's the data we're working with. And hit enter, and it tells us the median. So we're going to write down the median is 82.5. And then it asks for the mode. The mode, if you go to functions, it doesn't have a mode on here. So the mode, you're going to have to look to see which number is there the most. And if you look, 76 is there 3 times. So 76 is the mode. And then it says the range is the smallest minus the largest, or largest minus the smallest. So 100 minus 45, the range is 55. Okay, so that's how you're going to use the data set to find those answers. On the back side, it wants the 5-number summary. The 5-number summary is the minimum, so we can do that. So minimum, and we're going to get and do X1 and hit enter. The minimum number is 45. You might not have to use the calculator for that. You could have done that by hand. Q1, if we go to functions and go to quartile, make sure you don't do quantile, do quartile. And we're going to put X1, and then we're going to put comma 1 because we want the quartile, the first quartile. So that's what that 1 is telling us. And that's 69.5. And then it says the median we already did on the first page, which is right here. Median is 82.5. And then Q3, we want to go back to functions and quartile and do X1 comma 3 because we're going to find the third quartile, and that's 93. And then finally, we want to do maximum. So we can go to functions, max, and then do X1. The maximum of the data set is 100. Again, you could do that without that. So then you're going to go to your box and whisker plot. So this is the whole thing. Down here, you're going to mark Q1 as 45. So for me, I'm just going to insert a little picture or shape and put a little dot at 45. And then Q1 is a line. So I'm going to draw a line at 69.5, which is almost 70. And then I'm going to do median is 82.5. So somewhere around there, I'm going to put another bar. Q3 is at 93. So put another bar.